Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick. I'm your instructor. One of the things that some of my students ask me about is what is the difference between sets and katas? All right. Now katas, if you look under the video glossary or under some of the videos, you'll see a couple of different definitions for katas. Not too much for sets though. What a set is, it's practice. That's all. If I, as an instructor, show you how to do 5 different blocks, and I said, okay, I want you to go home, and I want you to practice each one of those blocks 20 times. Some people would do it. Most of you wouldn't. Don't lie to me. Most of you wouldn't. But if I show you star block, and I say, here, do this little pattern of blocks, and practice it, and you have to be able to do it for the test, hey, guess what? You're going to do it, right? And you're going to do it and hopefully try to do it correctly. So when your instructor teaches you star block, it shouldn't just be here, stick your hand here, 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 done. It should be, I'm doing this block for this reason. My hand goes here for this reason. I'm doing, so you should get all the whys and the wherefores behind what you're doing. So katas is something totally different. They're teaching your upper body and your lower body to move in conjunction with each other, and it's doing a whole bunch of other stuff for you, all right? Sets, literally, just practice. That's all they are. And boy, does Kenpo have a lot of busy work as far as sets go. And I know this is going to get me in trouble with some of you out there, but you don't have to do them all right? I had a little discussion with Mr. Planis. And although you could make an argument that all the sets are important, all right, what I got out of the discussion, and he could say something different, but what I got out of the discussion is that we need to do star block, stance set, kicking set, and finger set. 4. You don't have to do kicking set 2. You don't have to do stance set 2, finger set 2. You don't have to do coordination set. So I do, in my school, I teach those 4 sets. I do one more. I do coordination set 2. But I don't do it for the coordination part of it. What I do it for is to teach angle matching. All right? So when your body's at, if I was doing, this is out of long 5, not coordination set 2, but if I was doing this, can you see the angle that this hand, and my shin, they're all in a straight line in front of me? And you can see that this was a 90-degree angle, that when this is down here, this angle matches the angle of my thigh. So when I teach coordination set 2, I don't teach it for coordination. By the time people get to green, I teach it in, what do I teach it? Advanced blue, when people are working on obscure claws and stuff like that, the green sheet. I teach it there. They're coordinated by the time they get there. I teach it just to show them, hey, you want to have your hands, if you want to look like a professional, you have to have your hands in the right spots. Okay? If I go like this, nothing's matched, or not a lot's matched, especially if I did this. Okay? Not a lot's matched. It looks terrible. If you saw the first one I did, you go, oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. So I teach star block, stance set, kicking set, and I teach finger set. And then the last one I teach, and it's not for the set reason really, is coordination set 2. The rest of them, to me, they're just busy work. If you have somebody that, if you're an instructor, if you have somebody that's in your studio, or if you need to, if somebody needs extra help, if for some odd reason they're not really good with punching or back knuckles or something, go ahead, show them striking set. Show them striking set 2. Whatever, star block 2 if they need extra help with blocks. But it's just not really needed, especially where they are. So for example, stance set is supposed to be in like purple or blue someplace. Hello, I think you need stance set. I teach it to my white belts because it gives me a chance to talk to my white belts and say, this is exactly what a neutral bow is. This is exactly what a cat stance is, and a horse stance, and a rear twist, and how to unwind, and a rotating twist, and a staggered horse, and all that fun stuff. So it gives me a chance to talk to my white belts about this is exactly what I expect from you. Why would I teach it in blue? If people don't know how to get into a stance by blue belt, you have a problem as an instructor, okay? So one of these days I'll do a little video on what I teach and where I teach it and why I teach it there. But yeah, if you haven't done stance set yet, go do it, all right? And your instructor should be able to say, this is exactly how this stance goes, and this is why I want you to do it that way as you're going through it. But sets are just practice. So when you're doing kicking set, you're just practicing your kicks. And as an instructor, it gives me a chance to say, this is exactly how to do, and this is how to call or name a step through front kick, a crossover side kick, a drag roundhouse. It gives me a chance to go over exact definitions and make sure we're on the same page as far as terminology goes. And it lets me show you, oh, when you're doing a roundhouse kick, your foot should be pointing towards the back corner. Your supporting leg should be pointing towards the back corner. That type of thing. So sets are just an excellent reason for your instructor to talk to you about exactly how they expect you to do something. So finger set, it's going to be how to do an eye dart, how to do a hand spear, okay? How to do a hook, two-finger eye poke, how to do a slice, an eye slice. So star block, he's going to go, or he or she, whoever your instructor is going to go over blocks. Stance set, you're learning your stances. Kicking set, kind of important, right? You got to learn how to kick. And then finger set, how to do all the extra stuff that makes the techniques work. All right? You can't do the backbreaker without an eye poke or a flick or whatever to their face. It's just not going to work in the real world. Okay? And then again, I do coordination set too, but I do it for angle matching. I do it for a totally different reason than what it was designed for. So, but sets are just practice. That's all they are. Katas, go look at the definition for katas. There's a couple of them, and that's what those are for. All right? Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.